It's one of the fastest growing counties in the entire country, but keeping up the explosive growth is leading to a new issue: how to care for the health of all of the people pouring into Brunswick County. WECT's Raina Crooms went to Brunswick County today to learn more about which health issues are most important to community members.
Fran, over the past several years, Brunswick County health officials have been working to find out what the biggest health concerns from the community are, and tonight the results are in. Over the past 3 years, health leaders in Brunswick County partnered with Novant Health and Dosher Memorial in an effort to address healthcare issues as the area continues to see a huge boom in population.
It's important to do these health assessments because I believe it engages the community and gives them buy-in and a voice to what we as local government and community partners in health services can do to serve the community.
Travis Greer is the health educator at Brunswick County Health Services. He says chronic disease, access to mental health services, health insurance, and elder care options top the list of concerns from the community.
What pleasantly surprised me was to see mental health in the top 5.
Greer says now that health officials know what the most pressing issues are, they will be able to better serve Brunswick County with new health programs and projects. But the 5 biggest issues found in the study are just the surface of addressing health concerns.
Well, we see social determinants of health as a medical issue. We know that 70% of our health is not actual medical care. It's what is causing a bad health outcome as it relates to things within our environment.
Arthur says it goes far beyond the doctor's office and can sometimes mean addressing bigger community issues.
When you don't understand the food that you should be eating to improve your health, or you can't afford it, it absolutely leads to things like hypertension and diabetes, cardiac disease, that sometimes people don't have as much control over.
As a result of the study, Brunswick County and Novant Health will create more programs that help address issues like diabetes and healthy eating concerns. Raina Crooms, WECT News.
A major